If you're like me and love finding simple, low-cost yet powerful ways to boost soil life and plant health, then you're going to appreciate this incredible Amish-inspired method. Why lactic acid bacteria matter in the garden. Healthy soil is not just dirt, it's a thriving community, and just like the human gut needs beneficial bacteria to function properly, plants rely heavily on soil microbes to absorb nutrients, resist pests, and grow stronger. Lactic acid bacteria, or LAB, break down organic matter faster, making nutrients more available. They suppress harmful pathogens by outcompeting them. LAB help roots absorb minerals more efficiently, reduce fungal diseases by balancing microbial populations, and improve compost fermentation while reducing foul smells. The Amish, known for their farming intuition, noticed that soils treated with fermented wash water became looser, richer, and healthier. Crops grown in such soils showed improved disease resistance and stronger overall growth. What sounded simple turned out to be a powerful microbial boost. The magic behind rice wash water fermentation. So, you might be wondering, why rice water? Rice, like many grains, carries a natural coating of wild bacteria and yeast. When you rinse it, those microorganisms get suspended in the water, and this becomes your starter culture. Instead of throwing it away, the Amish allowed it to sit and ferment, transforming it into a rich bacterial brew that plants absolutely love. This fermentation encourages lactobacillus, a beneficial bacteria also found in traditional pickles, yogurt, and natural fermented foods. For soil, lactobacillus acts like a biological cleanser and healer, bringing balance where sickness and stagnation once ruled. Step by step, here's how to make Amish-style labby ferment. You don't need fancy equipment really. Here's a breakdown in the same style the Amish would follow. Simple, practical, no fuss. Step 1. Collect rice wash water. Take a handful of plain rice and rinse it lightly in clean water. Swirl it gently and collect the cloudy liquid in a jar. This is your starter base. Step 2. Let it ferment naturally. Cover the jar loosely with a breathable cloth or a lid left slightly open. Store it somewhere warm and shaded. Over the next few days, you'll notice a slight sour smell and tiny bubbles. This means the bacteria are waking up. Step 3. Add a food source. Once it begins to ferment, usually between day 2 and day 4, add a small amount of molasses, brown sugar, or even a splash of milk. The Amish often used raw milk because it boosted the growth of lactobacillus even faster. Stir gently. Step 4. Let it mature. Leave it again for a few more days. The smell will become pleasantly sour, similar to mild yogurt or kefir. If it smells rotten, it means harmful bacteria took over. Discard and restart. Step 5. Strain and store. Once it smells pleasantly fermented, strain it, and store the liquid in a tightly sealed bottle or jar. This is your lab concentrate, alive, potent, and ready to boost your garden. How to use lab in the garden. This is where the magic really starts. Just like the Amish did, you never apply lab undiluted. It's alive and strong. Treat it like a beneficial tonic, not a fertilizer. For soil and plants, dilute 1 tablespoon of the lab concentrate in 1 liter of water, or 4 tablespoons per gallon. Water your plants with it once every 2 to 3 weeks. Roots respond quickly, and you might notice faster growth and greener foliage. For compost acceleration, pour a diluted LAB solution over your compost pile. It speeds up breakdown, reduces odors, and encourages a fungal bacterial balance similar to what's found in forest soil. For disease prevention, spray the diluted solution on plant leaves early in the morning or late evening. Lab creates a protective biofilm that helps suppress powdery mildew, blight, and other fungal diseases. For animal pens or smelly areas, it's worth noting that many Amish farmers also sprayed LAB in barn areas to control odor and flies naturally. This microbial method cleans by balancing bacteria, not killing them all with harsh chemicals. What to expect after using LAB? The first change you'll likely notice is soil texture. It becomes softer, more crumbly, and holds moisture better. Over time, plant leaves take on a richer green, and new growth appears more vibrant. Plants that once struggled with fungal infections, or root stress, start bouncing back. Many gardeners report that pest pressure drops naturally after introducing regular microbial inoculations. This is because healthy soil biology creates strong, disease-resistant plants, nature's best pest control strategy, tips for best results, and this is some Amish-style wisdom. Never store lab in direct sunlight, keep it in a cool place to preserve life, feed it periodically. If storing for months, add a pinch of sugar to keep the bacteria active. Don't combine with chemical fertilizers or pesticides, they kill the microbes you worked so hard to grow. Apply to moist soil, not dry. Microbes thrive when there is moisture. The Amish never complicated the process. They believed that when we work with nature instead of trying to dominate it, the earth responds generously. Why does this method deserve a place in modern gardening? In a world obsessed with fast-acting chemicals and shiny packaging, methods like this remind us that nature already has the best formulas. Lab fermentation embodies everything we stand for here on Soilsage Chronicles. Renewable gardening, living soil, and practical knowledge passed through real human experience. Whether you're tending a homestead, a backyard patch, or just a few potted tomatoes on a balcony, introducing beneficial microbes is one of the most impactful things you can do. And it starts with something as humble as rice water. Final thoughts and call to action. If you're excited to try this Amish-inspired LAB method, let me know how it goes in the comments. I want Soilsage Chronicles to be a community where we learn from each other's gardens. Don't just watch, experiment, share, and grow with us. If you found this guide useful, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and share this with a fellow gardener who loves natural methods. Let's bring ancient wisdom back into modern soil care, one homemade ferment at a time. See you in the next gardening adventure. Your soil is alive, and so should your knowledge be.